Hi everyone. How is self trust again going? Alright, so here's the thing. When we're looking at self trust again, this is the first part of the series that I have in my head. And to increase your psychological fluency as well, you must have heard me reframe things and maybe even using the word reframe. Right now, we need to accept and acknowledge certain things. First of all, there's probably a situation that was really, really that bad. Acknowledge the betrayal, acknowledge it, accept it, and that's the best way to actually take step two. Because right now, the loss is feeling heavier than the gain. And reframe as a word in NLP and even otherwise means looking at things from a different perspective. Not just that, giving yourself that look, that view into a different perspective. How can we do this? Once we accept that, or rather, once we don't look at it from the frame of loss or gain, once we accept that this has happened, it's in the past. Now, why are we trying to change it? Because we're trying to think of different scenarios where it could have not happened. Hey, that's not gonna happen. We can't go back in the past and change that. There is no creation from that. uh, what actually the scenario probably created for you is the lesson that you need to keep, is the learning that you need to keep, and that will actually help you to intellectually also move on and soothe yourself that okay, I know now how this goes, I did not know before. And that's where the presupposition comes, right? That if when you know better, you'll do better. And also know, please know in the bones of you that there was no other way to know anything better. And here's Gucci recently. Okay, this is amazing. You just saw her popping in, right? So this I'm going to share her story with you. She took off like in last year during Diwali because of the firecracker scare. She took off and went Guchu all the way, like really, really far away. And now she's come back, and now finally she's processed it, and now she is back to herself. So, yes, all of these things do happen where we kind of ruminate what went wrong more than what we learned. So, let's leave the frame of loss and gain. Let's probably even leave the frame of right and wrong, because what was wrong in the situation could be right for your learning. And maybe your soul designed this experience in such a way that you get super duper resilient. Like after such a shock to your nervous system, additionally, I mean, and if you're still standing, I really want you to congratulate yourself, because these things are medically deadly. I mean, I was reading up, and this was a post on LinkedIn. I forget the lady's name. I should probably be able to quote her. So sorry, but she said after 4 traumas, a person probably, most probably, gets. I'm probably misquoting her, but she said she quoted the number 4. That after 4 traumas, a person is likely, or most likely, or definitely, that is the terminology that I am misquoting her on. Develops, coming to the point, develops heart attack, develops cancer. Many people are talking about this. Luke Coutinho is specifically talking about how cancer is emotional in so many ways. And he and Sister Shivani have so many videos on that. Forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for yourself. And I hope that also helps a lot. So take it as a learning. Take it as the past cannot be changed no matter how many times you replay it. And of course, you know, you can play with the 5 senses. What are the colors that you want to now add? What are the sound effects you want to give? What is the sensation, the feeling, the you know whole experience? How do you want to now replay that in a way that helps you, in a way that you are replaying the learning, you're replaying the fact that it had to happen that way and it has already happened and it's in the past. Now I have the learning, I'm super resilient, I thank myself, I thank all the emotions that showed up in my protection. However you want to frame them, now I know better, I will do better in terms of emotional strategies, in terms of moving ahead, and in terms of listening to my body, which is what I spoke about in the first self trust video. Self trust again, listening to your body and adjusting your pace accordingly. You will know because your body will support that pace. I hope this helps. I also read up on my favorite Brené Brown. She has this braving as a technique where it's an acronym, each letter stands for a word, and she has this in what I call my Bible, Atlas of the Heart. And in the part where acknowledge the betrayal as the for what it was, how it shook you, was from her book Atlas of the Heart. And I'll definitely, in the series, there are two things that I want to equip you with: psychological fluency about self-trust, about how you trust yourself again, along with NLP and along with other things that I read and I pick up from. Thank you so much. You got this. You're still standing. Listen, that's everything. Mwah.